Good morning. Object-oriented programming is one of the important topic in computer science and engineering. So today, Namral Bharati will explain the basics topics from our object-oriented programming.
Hello everyone, myself Tamil Bharati, first year CSC of SNS Engineering College. Today I am going to talk about the concept of OOPS. OOPS is nothing but is a programming paradigm that uses concept that contains data and methods instead of procedure and function. There are 8 concepts in OOPS. First one is object, class, data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding and message processing. First of all, object. Object is nothing but it is a real world entity like pen, pencil, chair. It is an instance of class. And the second concept is class. The class is nothing but it is a blueprint of object. It contains group of object. It is achieved using it is created using a class keyword and class name. And the third one is data abstraction. A data abstraction is also a concept of OOPS that is nothing but it shows only necessary details and hiding the all other details. It is achieved using abstract class and methods. And the fifth concept is encapsulation. Encapsulation is nothing but it is wrapping code and data into a single unit. It is achieved using data abstraction and heading. And the next concept is inheritance. Inheritance it is the property achieved the properties achieved to children class by parent class. It is of 5 types, namely single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and hybrid inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. And the next topic is polymorphism. Polymorphism is many forms, many methods are related by inheritance. It is of two types, runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is method overloading and runtime polymorphism means method overriding. And the next concept is dynamic binding. Dynamic binding is the method is determined at runtime rather than compile time. This is known as dynamic binding. And last concept in OOPS is message passing. Message passing is nothing but the codes are communicate to each other by passing and receiving the message. These are the concept of OOPS. Thank you. As I said before, the concept of OOPS, 8 concepts, and now I am going to tell about the real world examples of using that concept. First of all, object. As I said before, object is nothing but a real world entity. It is a physical, it is also known as physical entity. Example like we are using now many things like pen, pencil, and dogs, cats. These are all under the object. And class is a group of objects. And the data abstraction. The real world example to data abstraction is nothing but we should know to driving either car or bike, but we should it should not necessary to know the parts are inside the vehicles like car, bus, tractor, etc. So this is the example of data abstraction. And encapsulation. Encapsulation, one example is a bank account. We should bank account put in private because we should not show our balance or anything our bank related to others. We show necessary details like this under encapsulation. And next one is inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but the acquiring parents' properties. If, for example, a child acquires characters of his parents or grandparents, this is achieved using inheritance. And next one is polymorphism. Polymorphism is many forms. If, for example, I am a student in this college, in house I am act as a daughter to my parents. This is polymorphism. These are the real world examples of OOPS concepts.
Okay, thank you, Tamil Bharati. I hope all of you understand about the object-oriented programming topic. What are the definitions, what are the basics, and what are the examples of real world examples of object oriented programming. Thank you.